Hey everyone, Uncreative Reader here. Funny enough, I am starting a second channel where I'm going to be reading Reddit and RPG horrors and stuff alike. So, here we go. Starting with a man who's losing his bonsai tree and his table. So, I've been part of a table for almost a year now, and we're a party of six, including our DM. Recently, my wife had shown an interest in the same game. So, 4 out of 6 of our party made a new party, with me as the DM. One of our players, who shall be named Millhouse, invited a player who shall be named Lisa. Now, our original party is pretty chaotic, almost murder hobo party, which is fine with me to an extent. I'm very context based on when I think that we've gone too far on how we treat NPCs. Example, the party I'm a player in was at a tavern getting drunk. My character doesn't really drink for a few reasons, primarily because she's an assassin and kind of doesn't trust what's in any glass. That makes sense. That makes sense. Nahas, a drunken monk, on the other hand, drinks all the time. At the tavern we were at, we met an NPC who really wanted to slay a dragon, to the extent that he pretty much chugged his beer, got on a boat, and we told the NPC of the guild we're in that we had a job, and he gave us a small side quest. We obliged and told the party that we should just yell the NPC the truth, that we got side gig and that we'll leave in the morning. Nah, my host decided to roofie him. Ooh. Which was just unnecessary, I mean. None of the other 3 members stopped him. Hell, our war clerk cast Bless to help on the roll. It became a running gag afterwards that since none of the party was gonna do anything to protect this man, that if things got dicey, we just fed him to the dragon and flee. Now, maybe about 3 months ago, after one of our sessions that we happened to play at my place, my wife came home, and we kind of started building our new campaign with me behind the screen. After which we had, in addition to Lisa and Millhouse, Lisa and Millhouse are co-workers, and Lisa's a very beautiful young lady. Everyone knew Millhouse had a crush on Lisa, hence my obviously Simpson reference. They'd go to concerts and trips together, things that seem like a normal friend behavior, or like a male trying to court woman, depending on the degree of friend zoning. After 4 weeks, about 4 weeks ago, this party had an encounter that ended in a player character death. Ooh. We took a week off, and the following sessions was the party trying to loosen up loose ends. Trying to up loose ends. Yeah, that makes no sense the way I put it. And doing some shopping on one of the NPCs was being a little cheeky with a PC, specifically my wife. The long and short is that each other PCs have a workshop, and my wife's workshop is an athro MC to make potions. They really just got it, and she hasn't looked for ingredients and herbs, what have you. Okay, so basically the wife bought a workshop and she hasn't bought ingredients or done anything with this workshop. She asked the shop to keep 4 ingredients for potions, and the shopkeep, who lives in the same town, said among the lines of, "Hey, I'll sell you finished products, but you're also my competitor, so I won't sell you ingredients." To which Mel has assaulted the shopkeep, which led to the guards coming because, hey, don't do that. After making the whole town be in an uproar, my host begins to emotionally break down and crying at the table. We end our session there, and I give him one of my bonsai trees, because one of the things I've found to keep me grounded have been my trees. So I gave a young one in my collection. Bonsai trees, I have heard, are very relaxing. Well, whatever. I get a text from Lisa saying that she will no longer be a part of the party after having a falling out with Millhouse. I asked her what happened, and it appears that Millhouse took advantage of her while she was drunk. I told her that I'm telling our other DM because some actions are inexcusable. Based on the timeline of things, I think that the breakdown on my table was him coming to grips with his actions. Which makes me feel horrible as we spend time consoling him. All of this is sick. I'm going to suspend my campaign after this week. We've already cancelled for this week, and we're giving Millhouse one chance to explain himself. I doubt it will go well, and I'm sure our other campaign will be suspended too after this. Even if it persists, I'll likely leave on principle. I'm still in shock about it all. The past 2 years have been rough and tough socially, as I'm a DJ and MCEE, and I can't really see most of my music friends since COVID. This has been a really important social thing for me, and I met everyone in our party through our local watering hole. And seeing someone get exiled breaks my heart, and if it's justified right, doesn't mean it makes me feel good. I also feel horrible because I was shipping and thought for what I could see on the surface that they'll be good for each other. But now I feel partially responsible for the situation. Lisa was pardoned. I understand logically that it's not my fault, but yeah, I won't ask for the tree back. He needs it more than me. Okay, so see, usually I would say session 0 would help for this because that's usually you everyone gets to know each other. But you guys were a party for a while already. Um, yes, shipping them was kind of weird on your part, but hey, I guess everyone can do that if they want to. Just find it kind of weird if it's a living person. Now, was what he did excusable? No. Not until I get an update to the story and see if he has if he's explained himself correctly. But besides that, you know, I think that it was horrible what happened to you, and that you should probably, well, not you, the friend, losing, and the Millhouse should probably be investigated if he does not explain that right, because you should never take advantage of another player. Anyways, this has been Uncreative Reader, and please, and if you enjoyed the video, please help me out and leave a like, and if you want to see more videos by me, please do consider subscribing for more content.